here at the Lancer Classic. We aren't quite as well prepared as we normally are. We had to wait to get into the gym while they were doing cleaning and doing some things with disinfectant, COVID-19 protocol and precautions, that sort of thing. So, Tony, we don't know a lot about this Lady Riverton team. I do know that Riverton has had some outstanding teams over the years, whether it's on the basketball court or the football field.
Yeah.
If you follow high school sports, you've heard quite a bit about Riverton. But just off the top of your head, what do you think are some of the keys for the Lady Vikings to get a win in this fifth place game?
Honestly, some of the girls that stood out the other night was Ashka Patel. I felt like Jaden Heck really stepped up the other night. So, for them to get a win, we talked about the confidence thing. I think coming off a win, I think they're going to play with a little more pep.
Yeah, I totally agree. Trying to figure out the starting lineups. We didn't even have time to go grab the starting lineups from the official scores table.
We got 3, 11, 31, 12 for Riverton.
That would be, hope I get these names right, Chloe Parker, who is a freshman, Labry Higginbotham, who is a sophomore, Rachel Wilson, a sophomore. We don't have heights listed.
Yeah, I got 31 and 40, looks like.
Looks like Emma Berry, a senior, will also be in the starting lineup. But it looks like we're going to have they're going to go ahead and announce the starting lineup, so we'll get them for you along with the public address. Chloe Parker, just a freshman. That's we've talked about that fairly often this year. Just freshmen in the starting lineup just used to not be a thing at all, Tony, and now it's very common.
That was unheard of in our day. You're a freshman, you're on the freshman team, and you're not even on JV.
Exactly, there was a freshman team, and I remember when Parsons Junior High was 7th, 8th, 9th grade. You weren't even in high school as a freshman, so things have changed over the years.
Yeah, times have definitely changed, and continue to change, obviously, with the COVID-19 protocols and all the different things that you have to abide by, and everything. It's all just a change. It looks like Aubrey Lassen's getting a start.
Yep, Lassen's going to be in the starting lineup for the Lady Vikes. It looked like J.C. Thomason and Lexi Nolan were the other starters for Riverton. And Lady Vikes, looks like they will go with, we mentioned Lassen, I think Heck and Scheibe as well. I assume Patterson will be in the starting lineup as they break out of their huddle, sure enough, and also Anaya Hinman, the 5'8 freshman. Parsons, the home team on the scoreboard. They will be in their home white. Riverton will get the first possession. They are in their traveling blue. Both of these teams' school colors, blue and gold. Riverton has the first possession. Looks like the Lady Vikes we're going to open up in a man-to-man, and we have a steal right out of the gate by Patterson. She gets it to Lassen. Tried to get it to Hinman. Poked away and run down by Scheibe. She puts up from 18. Couldn't get it to go. Good effort by Heck. Can't get it. Hinman with the third try. Blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Vikes. So tough shooting luck for Parsons, but hitting the offensive glass hard.
One thing I just noticed there, Scott, is like most of the teams that we play usually really, really hustle.
Yeah.
Riverton didn't hustle for that ball that was just dribbling across the court there. So.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that myself. Hinman at the top of the key to Lassen. She wants the three. Can't get it to go. That time a good seal off. And a rebound by the freshman, Chloe Parker. Gets it up ahead to Higginbotham. And now the ball is tied up. It's a jump ball situation. I'll go over to the Lady Vikes. And we do want to take a moment to welcome any viewers from Riverton. I know some of them may be tuning in on our live video stream, so welcome to tonight's broadcast. Heck rolls it in to Scheibe.
No pressure either.
No pressure. Riverton playing a zone defense. So I got 2-1-2 with Emma Berry playing in the middle of that. Lady Vikes have it stolen away. Good defense by Higginbotham. She goes all the way, can't score, and it's going to be run down by the Lady Vikes. Patterson has it. Up ahead to Hinman. She gets into the paint.
Oh,
no good. She gets it back.
Get finished there.
From what we've seen in the early going, Tony, looks like she could have a huge night tonight.
I mean, there's nobody even. I don't know.
She just looks much more athletic than who Riverton has on the floor. But only time will tell. 2-zip. Vikings on top. 6:14 to go in quarter number 1. Lady Rams looking for their first basket. Good entry pass. Thomason kicks it out for a 3. It's off the mark, no good, but a long rebound comes away to the Lady Rams. Get it to Barry again. And she kicks it out to the left wing. Out of the top of the key to Nolan. 2-0, Lady Vikes on top. 5:45 to go in quarter number 1. Riverton now showing a lot of patience on this possession. Get it down into the paint. Little hook shot will not go and pulled out by the Lady Vikes. Patterson bounce pass to Scheibe. She wants to hit from 3 and it's no good. Battle for the loose ball. Now there was some hustle. Chloe Parker again. Looked like it was, I think they just called a jump ball. Alternating possession favors Riverton. Still in the very early stages of this ball game. 5:25 to go in quarter number 1. Lady Vikings leading Riverton 2-0. Parsons going to put on a little pressure now in the backcourt. Behind the back goes Parker. Gets it off to Higginbotham. Now out top to Thomason. Lady Vikes still in a man-to-man. Kinsey Baldwin has checked into the lineup for the Lady Vikes, and we have a foul called. Did they get Hinman on that, I believe?
Yeah.
Again,
she kind of lost her balance and just kind of was on top of her, and she just kind of pushed her off.
So first foul on Hinman. Rams still looking for their first basket, but they only trail by 2-0 Parsons. 3 minutes into our ball game. Parker on the left wing. Another good entry pass. Now they kick it out for a 17-footer, and it is not going to go down, and rebounded by Hinman.
And there's nobody even like trying to get the rebounds from Hinman down low. That's like the second or third one that she's got pretty easily.
Yeah, you noticed right away this Riverton team just doesn't seem as aggressive as some of the teams we've seen in the SEK. In and out by Baldwin. It was right on the money, but just would not stay down. Layup missed at the other end, and not another one. Is that on Hinman?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Hinman, who we thought might have a huge night tonight, all of a sudden 2 fouls here in the first quarter. That's always an X factor, you know, that early foul trouble, and she's probably going to have to check out, sure enough.
That's exactly what happened the other night. I mean, that's tough. 2
free throws coming for Higginbotham. Gets the first one to go. She is listed as a sophomore. She gets Riverton on the board. Now 2-1. Lady Vikes leading by 1 as Elizabeth Wells, another freshman, checks into the Riverton lineup. Second free throw is good, and we are tied at 2 points apiece. 4:28 to go. Baldwin with it out top. Now over to Heck. Over to Scheibe. Spin move. That's a tough shot. Can't get it to go. Battle for the loose ball. It's going to be Riverton, and then I believe a reach in on Jaden Heck.
Yeah. Jaden was behind her. I mean, if she would have been in front of her, I think she might have been able to got the jump ball call, but not going to get it when you're reaching around from the back.
Riverton breaks the full court press. Wilson out to Parker. Parker, a pretty good ball handler. I've noticed.
For a freshman.
Go between her legs, behind her back, very comfortable. And now she gets around her defender, puts up a floater, and she's fouled.
Patel on that one.
Right, Patel. So Lady Vikes all of a sudden racking up some early fouls. We are tied at 2, 3:55 to go in period number 1. Tony, I feel like the Lady Vikes could, I mean, they put up 60-some points against Columbus, and I feel like they could get a pretty good run going on the offensive end. Boy, with the kind of been a lid on the basket here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've had a couple that just was in and out. It was really close.
Free throw is off the mark, and that was Parker with the miss. She will have one more, trying to give Riverton their first lead. Baldwin heads to the bench, replaced by Lassen. Interesting look at Parker. She's way off to the left side.
That's what Drew was just saying.
Interesting. And it works for her. She knocks down free throw number 2. 3-2. Riverton with her first lead. 3:50 to go in quarter number 1. Scheibe wanted to shoot from about 16, and since she gives up to Patterson for a three, there it is. Brianna Patterson with her first basket, and Lady Vikes lead it 5-3. 3:35 to go in quarter number 1. Parker breaks the press with the dribble, swings it over to Wilson. Riverton works it around to the left side. Parker has it, being guarded by Lassen. Now to Higginbotham, now out top to Barry. Lady Vikes still in a man-to-man and almost a jump ball situation. Somehow Riverton managed to save it, and now another jump ball down around the short corner area, and it's going to go over to the Lady Vikes. Lady Vikes lead at 5-3.
This is definitely the first game that we haven't had pressure.
Yeah, it definitely is. And the Lady Vikes are probably kind of enjoying that break. Down to Heck, tough shot. It's going to be blocked. Nice defense by Wells, the freshman, getting the block without committing the foul. Parker gets around her defender, gets into the front court. Over to Higginbotham. Barry gets it off to Parker from about 15. No good. Knocked out of bounds, I believe.
That might. Oh, man, I thought that was going to be.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was off the Lady Vikes.
It looked like Sydney hit it, but
the official was right there on top of it.
Scott, I mean, you got to think of it this way. I mean, it's 3 games in 4 nights.
Right.
So, I mean, your legs probably aren't as fresh as they were the first couple of nights. So, I mean,
yeah,
maybe give them a little bit of a break on the full court press.
3-pointer missed by Scheibe, rebounded by Parker. The freshman gets it up ahead. I believe that's Compton that's into the lineup now for Riverton. Shot put up off the glass,
nice
no good.
Rebound by Patterson.
And Patterson gets the board and brings it up herself. She may want to go all the way, and then she's fouled by Parker. By our count, that will just be her first, but we mentioned it here in the West Gym at Southeast High School. They don't put the fouls up. The scoreboards aren't made for that. But we will keep up with the fouls the best we can. Lady Vikes get it in the paint to Heck. She gets blocked. And it's taken out once again by Riverton. Oh, good look ahead, but the pass couldn't be handled by Wilson and goes out of bounds. It's a turnover on Riverton. Higginbotham back into the lineup, replacing Parker. Lady Vikes leading up 5-3, just under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Lassen to Patel. Riverton stays in their 2-1-2 zone. Up top to Patel. Patterson took a couple of dribbles. Now they kick it over to Scheibe. She reverses her dribble, kicks it back out to Lassen.
They're picking up the intensity on this zone.
Yeah, they really are. They're quite a bit more active. They got in the passing lane. Tough shot is going to be short. Patel gets it back and scores. So Patel into the scorebook with her first 2. And Lady Vikes lead by 4 at 7-3, minute 13 to go in our opening quarter.
Yeah, was she the leading scorer the other night? Or was Sydney Scheibe?
I cannot remember.
I think they were both close, because I think both of them hit 4 3-pointers.
I think you're right. Missed shot by Riverton, pulled out by Patterson. Less than a minute to go in our opening quarter. Lady Vikes up by 4.
Oh, man, that looked good.
Just short by Patel, but an offensive board. Scheibe from 14 can't get it to go, but another rebound by Patel. 3-pointer by Patterson. In and out, no good, but Heck runs it down, then she's shoved out of bounds.
Man.
Right into the wall, no foul. Now, the ball clearly went off Heck, but so the Riverton fans can be upset about that, but it was such an egregious foul on Riverton that they really shouldn't be upset. Lady Vikes about their 5th opportunity to score.
There we go.
And we have a traveling violation on Heck.
That's got to be a makeup.
I didn't see her shuffle her
There's
feet.
no way she shuffled her feet on that.
35 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Parsons leading Riverton 7-3. Higginbotham running the point right now for the Lady Rams, working against Patterson. It off to Nolan. Nolan gets into the paint. Tried to get it down low, knocked out of bounds by the Lady Vikes. Clock stopped with 20 seconds to play.
Been a pretty ugly first quarter here.
Yeah, been quite a few turnovers by both teams in this 5th place game. Riverton looking, gets it out top to Rachel Wilson. Now over to Higginbotham, 13 seconds to go. Back to Wilson with 10 seconds, a steal, and the Lady Vikings have it. Here comes Patel with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Scheibe took steps. That was good recovery by Riverton, getting into the face of Scheibe, and with 0.9 seconds, Riverton may have heard Coach Scheibe imploring his team, hey, no fouls. See how Riverton wants to play this. Steal, near steal by the Lady Vikes, and that is how the first quarter will end with your score. Parsons 7 and Riverton 3. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and today I'd like to visit with you about how you take your medications. Did you know that when you miss 2 doses per week, that's 3.5 months out of the year that you missed your medications, and that can have detrimental effects on your health in a long time period. Here at Bowen Pharmacy, we have this great new machine called the Rapid Pack RX, and what this machine does is it takes all your medications, filters it down, and puts in this nice strip right here that you can pull out of this box. And at any time of the day that you need your medication, it's right here ready for you. Whether you take it 1 a day, 2 a day, 5 a day, or 6 times per day, we can make that happen for you. It's all interfaced with our pharmacy system, and when it runs through, it puts all those times down for you. It even prints the medications on the strip, and you can take it throughout the day without having to take your bottles with you. It helps you stay compliant, helps you stay healthy, and it's going to give you a long life to live to enjoy. Here at Bowen Pharmacy, we're always thankful that you choose us to be your local provider. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Well, great job by the Lady Vikings in that first quarter, holding Riverton to 0 field goals. Riverton did knock down 3 free throws. Parsons leading at 7-3 as we get ready to start quarter number 2. Riverton has the first possession. Freshman Chloe Parker back in the lineup for the Lady Rams. Boy, a quick whistle on Jaden Heck. And by our count, that will be her second personal.
Hinman's checking back in with 2 fouls. And no baskets for Riverton in that first quarter. Scott.
Yeah,
that's kind of surprising.
Pretty unusual. Good play on the inbounds. Shot off the glass, no good. However, knocked out of bounds. No, saved by Riverton, and then a foul on Hinman. I believe her hands were straight up. Tony.
Yeah,
that's a rough call. And that's who they got. Anaya Hinman. That's a big story in this ball game, and Anaya Hinman is going to have to come right back out after this first free throw by J.C. Thomason. It's on the way, and it is good. Riverton doing a good job from the free throw line. They are now 4 out of 5 for 80%. Second one on the way, rattles home. Gets Riverton to within 2. Lady Vikes lead at 7-5, 7:40 to go. Scheibe wanted the 3s and didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, they find Scheibe open in the corner. She's short. Battle for the loose ball. Baldwin has it. Good hustle by the sophomore. Scheibe to Patel. Back to Scheibe. Now over to Patterson on the right wing. Lob pass out top to Scheibe. Or to Baldwin. Wide open from about 16. It goes down. Good ball movement by the Lady Vikes. Patterson knocks it down. She is now the leading scorer for the Lady Vikes with 5 points, and they lead it 9-5. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Parker on the right wing to Nolan. Nolan cut off at the elbow. Here's a three-pointer from the top of the key. It's off the mark. No good. And pulled out by Patterson. Riverton still with no field goals in this game, and yet they're only down by 4 points. Boy, Lady Vikes may have got away with a walk on that one. A near steal.
Yep.
And then a foul, I believe, on Baldwin. So Baldwin picks up her first. And I believe is that the sixth?
That's, by my count, 6.
So next foul we'll put.
Actually, by my count, 7.
Yeah, sure enough.
7.
Official caught it.
I've got 1, 3, 2, and 1. So that's 7.
Yeah, I miscounted. You're right. That's exactly what I have.
Kenzie with 1, Hinman with 3, Heck with 2, and Patel with 1.
So going to the line for a 1-and-1 is Higginbotham. She's 2 out of 2 from the line. Has 2 points for the Lady Rams. Front end is around and off. No good. Here come the Lady Vikes. Scheibe, who has not scored for the Lady Vikes here in the first half, swings it over to Patterson. Now Baldwin to Patel. Out top to Patterson. Baldwin in the corner. Good look underneath. Shot put up by Heck. No good. And a quick outlet pass. And here's a chance for Riverton's first basket of the game. Oh, the layup is missed.
Oh, wow. How did they hit that ball?
And the Lady Vikings end up with the rebound. Nothing going down for Riverton here in the first half, even on a breakaway layup. 9-5, Lady Vikes by 4. Patterson back to Scheibe.
If we keep doing the same rotation around, we're going to get it stolen. That's a good three-pointer by Scheibe.
Right around the top of the key, the 5'8 freshman Scheibe gets her first basket. 12-5, Lady Vikes with their biggest lead at 7. Nice steal by Baldwin. Baldwin's going to slow things up.
Oh,
good look underneath.
Oh, wow,
Patterson plays it in. And that's going to be a timeout coming for Riverton. Nice job by the Lady Vikes. They lead at 14-5. We'll step away for 30 seconds. This is Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Just like most of you, this year's been quite different at Wood Doolahary Insurance.
We learned to Zoom.
Daniel, what are you wearing?
Khakis. And we social distance.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
Yeah, we are back live at the Lancer Classic at Southeast High School. Lady Vikes picking up some full court pressure. They are enjoying their biggest lead of the first half right now at 14-5. Lady Vikes kind of forgot to stop the ball, and Riverton breaks the press easily. Higginbotham at the top of the key, over to Barry. Back to Higginbotham. Now to Nolan. Nolan, good look underneath. Shot off the glass, no good, and a foul. No foul call
there. Oh, she
shot put up by Patterson, in and out, no good.
Oh, Heck could have gotten a foul there.
Yeah, that could have easily been a foul on Heck. So 4:50 to go in the first half. Parsons leading at 14-5.
The ref on the far side, I think, was going to call.
I think you're right.
He had his arm up.
Kara Sawyer, 5'2" sophomore, checking into the Parsons lineup for the first time. Riverton gets it into Thomason. So really the stories here in the first half, no made field goals by Riverton, and then a little bit of foul trouble by the Lady Vikes. And there's the first field goal for Riverton, a three-pointer from the left wing by Higginbotham. She has 5 points, gets Riverton to within 6 at 14-8. Patterson, spin move, off to Sawyer. Now Scheibe on the drive, and a blocking foul. I think that is going to go on Nolan. I don't think Riverton's anywhere close, or the Vikings anywhere close.
I've
to
only
being in
got
the bonus.
2 marked. I might have missed one.
Yeah, I have 2. One on Parker, one on Nolan is what I have.
That's all I have.
Sawyer. Oh, good look to Heck. She couldn't handle the pass. Lady Vikes keep it, though. Oh, quick hands by Parker. It's knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Parker.
Yep.
Sawyer hits the deck hard. She looks like she's okay. You know, you talked about you didn't see a lot of hustle from Riverton early. They've definitely picked it up.
Oh, yeah.
But the freshman Parker was the exception. She's been flying all over the court pretty much since this game began. And now Wilson checking in for the Lady Rams. Patterson to throw it in right in front of our broadcast area. Oh, dangerous pass. Overshot her teammate. Layup at the other end is going to go down, and a foul. So Rachel Wilson gets the basket, and she's fouled by Lassen. So a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play for the sophomore as Riverton on a 5-0 run now after trailing 14-5. They've got it down to 14-10. Wilson's free throw is good. So Riverton all of a sudden back in it at 14-11, 4:05 to go in the first half. Heck brings it up for the Lady Vikes, gets it to Scheibe. Out top to Patel. Gives it to Scheibe. Out to Lassen for a 3. Oh, I thought she was going to get it off the glass. Somehow it would not stay down. Parker thought she was going to try to outrace everybody. Then the freshman slows things up. Riverton starting to play with a little more confidence, looking a little more fluid on the offensive end. And there goes Parker. And she's going to score off the glass with the runner. 8-0 run by Riverton. 14-13, Lady Vikes by 1. 3:29 to go in quarter number 2. Heck. Good look underneath. Lady Vikes kind of caught a break there. Shot put up, no good, and it's rebounded out by Wells, another Riverton freshman. And just like that, Riverton with a chance to regain the lead. Lady Vikes had that big run to go up 14-5. It's been all Riverton ever since. Thomason gets into the paint, puts it up, no good. And
that's 3 on Heck.
Number 3 on Heck. You know, this is a kind of exactly the same situation the Lady Vikes were in against Columbus. You felt like they matched up pretty well with their opponent and might, break that long losing streak, which they ended up doing, of course, but foul trouble was a big issue. It's going to be the same story tonight. Free throw is off the back iron, no good. One more coming for Thomason.
It seemed like the second half in that Columbus game, the refs were calling it a little bit, letting them play a little bit more.
Right. For the tie, it is good. And Baldwin into the lineup for the Lady Vikes, replacing Heck, who has those 3 fouls. She will join Hinman, who also has 3 fouls. So 2 starters for the Lady Vikes. 2 of their best interior players sitting on the bench. Very small lineup on the floor for the Lady Vikes. We are tied at 14. Scheibe for 3. There it is.
Swish.
No doubt on that one. Scheibe with her second 3 of the quarter. She has 6 points, puts the Lady Vikes up by 3.
Oh, she walked.
Stops a 9-0 run, and the official must have heard you because about 3/4 of a second after you said that, he blew his whistle.
I was going to say, if that doesn't get called, we're in for a long one.
17-14, Lady Vikes by 3. Timeout on the floor. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Viking basketball on V93.
At Labette Health, we've earned our place as a top 100 hospital in the nation for joint replacement. Serving a 6-county area since 1961, Labette Health has also earned national recognition as a respected regional medical center renowned for its comprehensive healthcare services and commitment to high-quality patient care. With over 80 physicians and providers throughout southeast Kansas, Labette Health is 100% devoted to medical excellence. For more information or to find a provider near you, call 620-421-4881 or visit labettehealth.com.
Well, after a very slow start on the offensive end, Riverton has really picked things up. They had a 9-0 run to get it tied at 14. Then a three-pointer by Sydney Scheibe gave the Lady Vikings a 3-point lead. Parsons trying to extend that on this possession. Lassen out top as Riverton has changed up their defense, possibly. I'm going to have to wait and see a little bit longer, but I could be a box and one. But we're not sure yet. Now it looks like they're standing in a 3-2 zone at this point. Parsons being very patient, just milking the clock right now out near half court. This might have something to do with the foul trouble they're in, Tony.
Yeah. Just try to get that second half.
Because Riverton has not shown any inclination to go straight man-to-man, but they're picking it up now. And, a great steal on the sideline by the freshman and a nice pass underneath. Layup is missed. And a steal. It's going to be a tie-up. No, a timeout. Timeout called, I believe. They're going to grant it to Riverton. Wow, minute 31 to go in the first half. Parsons leading at 17-14. Coach Scheibe asking for an explanation. So once Riverton decided to go ahead and pick up the defensive intensity, Tony, they went in and got that steal. And their freshman point guard raced up the far sideline and had a good entry pass, but the recipient bobbled it just enough that she wasn't able to complete the fast break layup. But there again, it seems like the Columbus game we had a lot of runs, and that's kind of what we're seeing here in the first half.
I noticed on our normal, pass around the key, like we weren't even like looking when we would throw the pass around.
That was a little concerning.
It was like 3 times they were passing, and they were just like, it was just like a rotation, left, right, back, and they weren't even like looking. And I'm like, man, Riverton can just jump in and steal that at any time.
So action has resumed. Riverton to throw it in. They get it out to Parker. Again, Lady Vikings leading this one 17-14. Minute 25 to go in the first half. It could have been a foul on Lassen. Parker, great drive. Can't score, but she's fouled. She'll have 2 free throws.
Let's see who that one's on.
Coach Scheibe, I don't think he's happy with that defensive rotation or lack thereof by the Lady Vikes. So that'll be 2 on Lassen. Again, as it seems to be her, how she does it every time, standing to the left part of the free throw line. The freshman knocks it down. Chloe Parker now with 4 points. She's 2 out of 3 from the line. Second one is also good, and Riverton back to within 1. Parsons 17, Riverton 16. Minute 15 to go.
Yeah, they're a good first half. Good free throw shooting team.
Yeah, they've been doing very well. Well, they were living at the free throw line early.
Nice
shot is going to go down by Patel. I didn't think she was going to get it off the glass, but she proved me wrong. She has 4 points. Riverton breaks the press. Parsons by 13. Under a minute to go in the first half.
Oh, she walked.
Traveling violation on the Lady Rams, and Parsons will regain possession with 52.8 seconds to go in the first half.
Boy, the Riverton coach is hounding this ref big time.
Yes, he is. Lob pass into Patterson. She gets hammered from behind. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be on Chloe Parker.
That was almost an intentional there.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard foul, probably the hardest one we've had here in the first half. Somewhat fitting that it was Chloe Parker committing that hard foul, because we just mentioned how aggressive she's been the whole game in a good way.
You just got her
she's
for
been
2,
playing
Scott?
very, very hard. That was her second, according to my book. Yes, sir. Patterson.
And that's
2 free throws coming.
That's definitely not the player they want in foul trouble.
No, not at all. And we've talked about all the free throws that Riverton has shot, Tony. That was the first attempt of the first half for the Lady Vikes.
That is our first,
Patterson sitting at 7 points, trying to give the Lady Vikes a 4-point lead. It's short. And it's pulled out by Riverton, so still just a 1-possession game. 19-16, Parsons on top, 38 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson, Thomason. They tried to get it down low.
We got lucky there. She was wide open.
Fortunately, they overshot Elizabeth Wells and the Lady Vikes.
Very
31
fortunate
seconds to
there.
work with. Yeah, she was open, and probably would have resulted in an easy layup for the Lady Rams. Baldwin out top over to Scheibe. Looks like the Lady Vikes are probably going to try to hold for one, but that's as Riverton extends that defense out toward half court. Lady Vikes have to be really careful with their passes. It could end up with a fast break going the other way. Boy, a tough shot. I thought maybe she took steps, but I had a player blocking my view. Rebounded by Riverton with 3 seconds. Do they know it? They get off a desperation three. It's no good. And halftime is here. Parsons leading Riverton 19-16. We'll step away for a 3-minute break and come back and break down the first half. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
Just like most of you, this year's been quite different at Wood Doolahary Insurance.
We learned to Zoom,
Daniel, what are you wearing?
khakis, and we social distance.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
It could happen any time or place. You feel a tingle in your face. You move your arm feels weak. The words won't come when you try to speak. Folks may think it's all a joke, but it ain't no joke, it's a stroke. Face, arm, speech, time.
That spells fast.
Better call 911. At Strokes First Sign. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Time means brain, so don't waste time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast. Face, arm, speech, time. Act fast.
In an emergency, take me to Labette Health.
I'm a patriot and a mechanic, which means I know the difference between a symbol and a tool. The American flag is a symbol of everything that I would die to defend. This is a tool. It says nothing about my politics. I wear it to protect the people that I love. We have a job to do, and this is the right tool for that job.
Hey everybody, we are at halftime of our 5th place game on the girls' side of the bracket, and Tony Parsons leading at 19-16, and by my count, 8 made field goals for the Lady Vikes, only 3 for Riverton in the first half, but the difference, or what kept Riverton in it, free throw shooting. They outscored the Lady Vikes 9-0 in the first half, and hopefully that trend can be reversed by the Lady Vikes. But, foul trouble again, just like against Columbus.
Oh, definitely.
And Hinman with 3 and Heck with 3.
I mean, that's the glaring look down at the scorebook.
Right.
To me is, Hinman 2 points, Heck 0 points. I mean, even if Hinman has 4 and Heck has 4, we have a 9-point lead.
Right.
I mean, that's going to be the difference in us, putting together streaks of wins.
And it's just really, really hard to put points on the board when you're sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. It's just.
And I mean, a couple of the fouls between the two of them were pretty silly. But I mean, a couple of them were pretty ticky-tacky too.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's.
And that's here again, young roster. We met several freshmen playing for Riverton as well, so a couple of young rosters going at it here. But I'm looking at the Lady Viking roster. I see sophomore, sophomore, freshman, sophomore, freshman.
Yeah, that's it. It's all freshmen, sophomore.
So
I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, we should see these same girls for 3 years.
Right.
I mean, it shouldn't be any difference, but hopefully they get better every year.
Right.
Just from the experience
and
of playing.
They will if they stick it out and keep working hard. Real quick, we'll run down the scoring totals for you from the first half. Balanced scoring for both teams. Leading the way for Riverton, it was Chloe Parker and Labrie Higginbotham with 5 points apiece, and then Rachel Wilson and J.C. Thomason with 3 points apiece. Leading the way for the Lady Vikes, Brianna Patterson with 7, Sydney Scheibe with 6, 4 points for Ashka Patel, and 2 points for Anaya Hinman. Again, your halftime score, Parsons at 19 and Riverton 16. We will take another 3-minute commercial break, and we will be back with the second half. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on V93.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you, we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
If you want to help others, then join Labette Community College Dental Assistant Program to place yourself in a field with rewarding income potential, job growth, mobility, and a career that's ever-changing. Start today for an engaging career, which may serve as a starting point to become a hygienist or dentist. Earn a certificate in as little as 9 months or an associate's degree in dental assisting in as little as 2 years. Earn your dental assistant degree for as little as $119 per credit hour. Call today to find out more about this exciting program being offered at the LCC Cherokee Center near Pittsburgh.
And welcome back, everybody. Still at halftime of our 5th place game here at the Lancer Classic. Lady Vikes leading at 19-16. Tony, you mentioned ladies might have some tired legs. They're going to even be more tired tomorrow. They picked up another game.
Did they really?
They're playing Caney. I believe it is on the road at about 4 o'clock. We won't be able to cover it on KLKC. Tony will be here covering the Viking boys here at the Lancer Classic at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Tomorrow, and so they're going to get home late tonight and then have an afternoon game, I believe, over at Caney. And unfortunately, like I said, we won't be able to make it to that game and broadcast it on KLKC, but we wish the ladies well. But first things first, we are ready for second half action here at the Lancer Classic. So 2 starters on the floor for the Lady Vikes with 3 fouls. We'll keep a close eye on that. They tried to lob it in, and somehow Hinman ends up with a loose ball, and she was going to score.
She just kind of threw that up, too. We'll take it.
So now 4 points for Hinman. Gives the Lady Vikes a 5-point lead, 21-16, 7:38. Left in the third quarter. Nolan has it on the right wing. Takes a couple of dribbles, cut off at the elbow. Out top to Barry. Now good look underneath. That's a nice move. The shot is no good. Thomason had the right idea. Bounce pass ahead to Scheibe. She sees a path to the basket. Misses it.
How's that? It looked like she got fouled there.
Yeah, there was definitely a little bit of contact under the basket. And here comes Parker with it.
Well, Parker's going to be a good ball player. She runs the court well.
Yeah, Riverton has her for another 3.5 years. Thomason, strong move again. This time she gets to go off the glass, taking full advantage of Hinman kind of backing off with those 3 fouls. So 21-18.
Yeah, it's hard not to appreciate when you make a good move like that and make a nice basket. I mean, that was pretty smooth by Thomason there.
Scheibe cut off on the baseline, looking for some help.
Yeah, she's got to get
pass
that
underneath to Heck. That was a pretty good pass. Now it's poked away, and that was a traveling violation, I believe. Ooh, Lady Vikes may have gotten bailed out. Now they're gonna discuss it. Somebody may have had a travel before the foul. See if they change. They're gonna change the call.
Yeah,
Coach Scheibe is not happy at all, and I don't know if that's correct call or not. But
I think the officials are gonna go with the coach that's gonna be least mad, because I think the Riverton coach would have been really upset if they wouldn't have called the travel.
So 1 possession game. Lady Vikes leading at 21-18. Oh, a great move on the baseline, but layup missed. Riverton's missed several shots that they probably normally make. Hinman trying to get into the paint. She gets fouled by Thomason.
My count, that's her first.
Yeah, I only show her with 1. I don't show anybody with more than 2 for the Lady Rams, and
that's Parker.
Yep, Parker with 2. Patterson to throw it in from the baseline. Good look underneath, but the shot is missed. Parker, she hits the floor hard. I hope she's okay. And then we're going to have carrying the ball, I believe. Now they're going to stop play because of the injury.
Normally you wouldn't do that, but
couldn't hear what Parker said, but she got a laugh from the Riverton crowd, and now she wears a mouthpiece, I've noticed, and she's going to take a seat for a little bit. Doesn't seem to be anything serious. She was smiling as she came off the floor.
That's definitely the first time she's went to the bench.
Yeah, so good news for Riverton. Looks like I'm sure she'll be able to come back in a minute or 2. Score remains 21-18. Lady Vikes on top. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Thomason, another nice move, and she scores in the paint. And she now has 7 points. It's a 1-point game at 21-20. Lady Vikes kick it out to Lassen. Now to Scheibe. Scheibe to Lassen. Lassen cut off around the free throw line. Gives it off to Heck. Down to Hinman. Back to Heck.
Nice.
Great cut. Give Hinman the assist, and the basket goes down for Jaden Heck.
Finally got a basket there. That's good.
So Lady Vikes leading at 23-20. Looks like the Lady Vikes were going to pull away with this thing back in the first quarter, but Riverton fought back. Steal by the Lady Vikes. Loose ball. The Lady Vikes end up with it. Heck puts it in off the glass.
Oh, man, that was ugly, but we'll take it.
So the Lady Vikes now up by 5 with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nolan with it. Out to Thomason. Three-pointer from the left side. It's an air ball, but, well, it was saved by Riverton, but saved to Scheibe. And here come the Lady Vikes.
Wow.
Great.
Oh, she stepped. That is a walk. Oh, my goodness. I cannot
coach saw she shuffled her feet. So 27-20, Lady Vikes have extended the lead to 7 now with 4:24 to go in quarter number 3. Thomason at the top of the key, guarded by Hinman. Playing with those 3 fouls. Wilson, but that was a reach-in, I thought, on Lassen. No call. On the baseline, shot is blocked.
Good block by Heck with 3 fouls.
And here comes Patterson with it. Gets around her defender. Shot put up, no good. Oh, an offensive foul on Patterson. By my count, only her first.
Yeah, that's all right.
So 4:01 to go.
She might have been a little out of control there.
4:01 to go in quarter number 3. And it's 27-20 Lady Vikes. Baldwin checking into the lineup for the Lady Vikes, replacing Lassen. Elizabeth Wells, a freshman coming off the Riverton bench. Also, Chloe Parker back into the lineup. And Parsons picking up full court. Hinman and Heck with those 3 fouls kind of back off. So Riverton's able to break the press. Higginbotham with it. 27-20. It's the biggest lead the Lady Vikes have had here in the second half. They led by as many as 9 way back in the first quarter. Good little pick and roll. Shot put up. Off the mark. No good. Rebounded. Lady Vikes fighting for it. It'll be a traveling violation. Patterson and Scheibe fighting for it. And Scheibe took a couple of steps. So turnover on Parsons. Nolan to throw it in from the baseline. There's a 3-pointer from the corner. It goes down. Chloe Parker now with 8 points. Gets Riverton. Yeah, they may have only... Yeah, they did give her 3. So 27-23. Scheibe tries to answer. Spins out. No good. Great offensive rebound by Baldwin. She goes up hard. Yeah, I think there was a foul, but there was a timeout before the contact. So Lady Vikes lead by 4. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Viking basketball on V93. And welcome back, everybody, to the Lancer Classic at Southeast High School. This is the 5th place game. Lady Vikings leading Riverton 27-23. Parsons gets it into Baldwin. Now Scheibe has it in the corner. Back to Baldwin. Now to Patterson. Lady Vikes were kind of clustered up. Now they get a little bit better spacing out there. Heck cut off. Out to Hinman. Now to Scheibe. Gives it off to Baldwin. Baldwin in the corner to Scheibe. Lady Vikes wanting to get the ball inside, but just nothing available right now. Heck from 18, a little bit short. Baldwin had it momentarily, then it stripped away. I believe Thomason knocked it away, and here comes the Lady Rams with it. Nolan pulls up from 15. Actually, she gets it into a teammate who cannot score off the glass. It was a great entry pass. The layup was missed, and then a near steal by Parker, and she comes up a little gimpy. Baldwin heads to the bench for the Lady Vikes, replaced by Lassen. 27-23. Parsons leading by 4. 2:29 to go in the third quarter. Lady Vikings seeking their 2nd consecutive victory here at the Lancer Classic. They get it into... Hinman went right through her hands. And here comes Thomason with it for Riverton. She got it to go off the glass. She's having a good second half. She has 6 points here in the third quarter, and she leads Riverton with 9 points. 2-point lead for the Lady Vikes. Hinman gets fouled on her way to the basket, and she's going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah.
Lady Vikes only have shot 2 free throws in this game, and they're 0 for 2 at 0%. Riverton 9 out of 12 in the first half for 75%. However, they have not shot any free throws here in the second half.
Yeah, she needs to make at least one here. I'd like to see both of them, but one would definitely be good.
And the first one does go down for Hinman. She has 5 points here in the third quarter, 7 points on the night, and she played very limited minutes in the first half due to foul trouble. She definitely seems to be the most athletic player on the floor for either team. Second free throw, no good, but Scheibe with the offensive board can't get it to go off the glass, and it's rebounded out by Higginbotham. So it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Vikes at 28-25. Nolan. They tried to run that same play, and this time off a bounce pass. Goes out of bounds off Riverton, goes back over to the Lady Vikes. Scheibe has it for the Lady Vikes. To Heck around the elbow. Oh, great catch by Hinman. She goes up, can't score, but she is fouled. And that's what we're seeing right now, Tony. Is kind of what we thought we would see earlier in the game until Hinman picked up the 2 early fouls. Lady Vikes really trying to take advantage of Hinman's leaping ability.
And that foul was on Emma Berry.
So Berry picks up her first. Free throw goes down for Nia Hinman. Parsons leading at 29-25, minute 44 to go in the third quarter. Second free throw rattles home. 9 points on the night for Nia Hinman, 30-25. Lady Vikes by 5, minute 38 to go in quarter number 3. Wilson almost took steps. It's it out top to Wells, and then it's thrown away by Riverton. Again, the Parsons boys in action right here at the West Gym at the Lancer Classic tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Parsons filling in over here for a team that had to drop out after the first round. Scheibe with it.
Getting kind of used to this gym, Scott.
Yeah, we've been here several times now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, miscommunication between Patel and Heck. Ball goes out of bounds. Goes back over to Riverton. Thomason will check back in for the Lady Rams, replacing Emma Berry. 5-point lead for Parsons at 30-25, minute 14 to go in quarter number 3. Wells has it. It's it off to Higginbotham. She's guarded out there by Patel. Good bounce pass underneath. Freshman turns, shoots, can't score.
Man.
But Wells is fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. And they got Jaden Heck for her fourth.
Jaden definitely hacked him a lot more on the couple possessions before that. That one wasn't very aggressive.
Jaden just now figuring out that foul was on her, and she's going to have to take a seat after this first free throw, I believe. That is good. Elizabeth Wells into the scoring column for Riverton. She knocks down free throw number 1.
Yeah, if it comes down to free throws at the end, Scott, we're going to be in trouble because they make their free throws.
They definitely make their free throws. Second one is in and out. No good. Rebounded by Hinman.
I'm glad I said that.
30-26. Vikes by 4. 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. Scheibe on the right wing. Pass tipped. Taken by Patterson. Good look underneath to Hinman, and she got fouled over the top by Thomason. She picks up her second. Clock stopped with 47 seconds to go in the third quarter.
It's on the floor.
And so Parsons will inbound it from the baseline. Patterson to throw it in. 4-point lead for the Lady Vikes. Lady Vikes having trouble getting it in, and it's going to be a steal. Riverton has it. Thomason brings it into the front court and will slow things up. Get it over to Compton, and now it's near steal. Goes into the backcourt, run down by Riverton. And now Riverton may have numbers at the other end. Thomason turns, shoots. Too hard off the glass, gets it back. Oh, a great steal. They're going to call a jump ball situation. It will stay with Riverton. That was probably the correct call by the officials. Great effort by Brianna Patterson.
Yeah, she grabbed it quick.
Nolan to throw it in from the baseline for the Rams. Gets it in for an easy layup. Scoring off the glass is the freshman, Elizabeth Wells. She has 3 points. 2-point game, 30-28. Patterson to Scheibe. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Long three by Lassen is short. She gets her own rebound, puts it up. No good. Still 3 seconds. Another shot put up, no good. And we have reached the end of quarter number 3 with your score. Parsons 30, Riverton 28. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute. This is Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Hi, this is Brian at Bowen Pharmacy, and we are so excited to have this new compounding lab that we have created and designed to help you choose the different kind of medications that you might need. In here, we do compounding, custom medications for you. We could do bioidentical hormones, so that's testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. We could do DHEA. We can do any of those medications to help you level out those hormones to help you stay healthy and better. We could do troches, we could do capsules, we can even do rapidly dissolved tablets, all right here at Bowen Pharmacy in Parsons, Kansas. We even have great diaper rash cream that will help your baby heal and be better and safer in the long run. Once again, we're always thankful that you choose Bowen Pharmacy to be your local provider and to make you better and to help you stay healthier and live longer. Thank you and enjoy the day.
Well, we're back for what could certainly be an exciting final 8 minutes in this fifth place game between Riverton and Parsons. Interesting trend. Lady Vikes led by 4 at the end of the first quarter. They led by 3 at the end of the second quarter, and they lead by 2 at the end of the third quarter.
As long as at the end of the game we win by 1, that's fine.
We'll be okay. A 1-point win is a win, so we'll see how it plays out. Lady Vikings will have the first possession of the fourth quarter. Nia Hinman did a great job playing a lot of minutes in that third quarter without picking up foul number 4. Scheibe to Heck. Lob to Hinman. Great catch by Hinman. She's fouled and will go to the line for 2 more free throws. It was a great catch, and I also some great vision. I think that was Scheibe that fired that pass in there. It looked like it was going to be
it was Heck
off. Heck threw it in.
But Heck and, Scott, I was talking there at halftime. Heck and Hinman must have heard me saying that they need to score more. They're the only 2 that scored in the third quarter.
You're absolutely right. I hadn't even noticed that. First free throw rolls in for Hinman. She is the first player for either team in double figures tonight. She now has 10 points. 8 of those coming here in the second half. Hinman's second free throw rolls in.
Pretty flat, but it gets over the rim and caroms in there. That's good.
So 4-point lead for the Lady Vikes. Parker, the freshman point guard, comes to the near side.
Oh, good
Tried to get it
steal.
inside, but it was read by Hinman, and she has the steal. Here come the Lady Vikes. Scheibe, who has not scored here in the second half. Now Hinman wants to make a move. Bounce pass to Heck. She may have taken steps, but it wasn't called, and she puts it in from the baseline. Great move by Jaden Heck. She has 6 points on the night. Lady Vikes by 6 at 34-28. Thomason, in a little bit of trouble. Finds the freshman underneath. Oh, nice find underneath, but the layup is missed by Nolan.
Slow it down,
Patterson has it. Hinman calling for the ball. They get it to her. She goes up off the glass and scores.
She's having a good second half here.
Yeah, when Hinman's been able to stay on the floor, she's doing the kind of damage we thought she'd probably be able to. And she's up to 13 points, and the Lady Vikes have stretched it out to an 8-point lead at 36-28 as they have the first 6 points of our final period. Thomason to Nolan.
That's a 3.
A 3 or a long 2. Either way, it's an air ball, and then knocked out by Parker, and it goes over to the Lady Vikes with 6:32 to go in our ball game. Emma Berry into the lineup for Riverton, replacing Elizabeth Wells.
Is this the biggest lead, Scott?
Biggest lead, I think, in the second half for the Lady Vikes. They led by 9 back in the first quarter at 14-5. Bounce pass to Jaden. And shot a little too strong, and it's pulled out of there.
I thought we were going to get a over
Thomason.
the back foul there.
Yeah, well, that was close. Here comes Parker with it for Riverton. Over to Higginbotham. She reverses direction. Oh, one of the Lady Vikes falls down. 8-point lead for the Lady Vikes. 5:55 to go in our ball game. This is for 5th place at the Lancer Classic. Emma Berry finds Higginbotham on the right wing, gets a screen. And then they tried to do that pick and roll again. Ball kicked out of bounds. And it will stay with Riverton. Berry to throw it in. In the corner, 3-pointer, and we have a foul. Shot was no good, but 3 free throws coming. A little bit too aggressive defense by Lassen. Went out there to try to get a hand in her face. But Lassen picks up her 3rd personal. Been a rough night for Parker. She's taken a beating a couple of times in this ball game. Her first free throw is off the mark. She has 8 points on the night, and she is 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. Trying to give Riverton their first point of the 4th quarter. In and out. So one more. Meanwhile, Patel checks in for the Lady Vikes, replacing Lassen. Again, your score, Parsons 36, Riverton 28, 5:42 to go in our ball game. 3rd free throw is good. So 9 points for Parker, and we have a timeout on the floor. 36-29, Lady Vikes by 7, 5:42 to go in our game. We will be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Lady Viking Basketball on B93.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital. The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you, we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Got back a little bit late out of that timeout. There was a foul called on Riverton. Lady Vikings still have possession. They get it into Hinman. Parsons leading it 36-29, and near steal. Patel saves it for the Lady Vikes. So 7-point lead for Parsons, 5:25 to go in our ball game. Scheibe to Hinman on the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Gets it out to Patel. 3-pointer by Scheibe. Oh, that's a big shot by the freshman. She knocks it down. She has 9 points off 3 3-pointers. And the Lady Vikings have what I believe is their biggest lead of the game, their first double-digit lead at 39-29. And now Riverton has some work to do with 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Parker gets a good screen. Out top to Berry. Now over to Lexi Nolan. She gets into the paint, lost it. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that. Boy, both girls had their hands straight up, and that's That's exactly what the Parsons coaches are saying across the way.
Jaden's done.
They call it. She can't believe it. The last two, Jaden just can't believe they were on her. Wow. Tough break for the sophomore. Looks like she's going to end her night with 6 points. First free throw goes down for Nolan. That is her first point of the night. So Jaden Heck, 5'7" sophomore, is done. Finishes her night with 6 points.
She shouldn't even have shot that free throw.
We're going to see if they... They put it on the scoreboard, 39-30. Second one off the mark. No good. But an offensive rebound. Shot put up. Does go down, so it ends up being a 3-point possession. Nice job by Elizabeth Wells. Now Riverton picking up with full court press. They're trapping all over the court. Three-pointer by Patel. Good! Ashka Patel with 7 points. And then Riverton throws it away.
That was big.
Wow, well, that was a big possession by the Lady Vikes because Riverton had a little bit of momentum. And then the big three-pointer in the corner by the freshman, Ashka Patel. 42-32. Lady Vikes by 10. Scheibe with it. 4:25 to go in our game. Hands off to Lassen. It's it to Patel. She fakes the three. Back out to Lassen. Now to Patterson. Over to Scheibe. Scheibe gets a screen. Now to... Well, they go back to Scheibe for three. It's short. And I thought Patel was going to have it.
Ball.
Oh, a quick whistle, jump ball, and it will go over to the Lady Rams. 4:01 to go in our game. Vikings just 4:01 away from their second consecutive victory after starting out the year 0-7. Riverton gets the ball into Thomason. Lady Vikes need to stop the ball. She takes advantage of Hinman backing off, and Thomason does a nice job putting it in off the glass. She is in double figures now with 11, and we have a timeout on the floor with your score, Parsons 42, Riverton 34. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Viking basketball on V93.
Just like most of you, this year's been quite different at Wood Doolahary Insurance.
We learned to Zoom.
Daniel, what are you wearing?
Khakis. And we social distance.
But the one thing that didn't change, our commitment to customer service. We helped file claims when summer thunderstorms brought wind and hail damage, and continued to find customers affordable coverage options for home, auto, business, and farms. Wood Doolahary Insurance, a true constant in a year of change.
At the Lancer Classic, Southeast High School in Cherokee. Been a pretty good ball game tonight between Parsons and Riverton. Lady Vikings have led virtually wire to wire, but Riverton continues to fight hard, and they are not going to go away, I'm sure. 42-34. Parsons leading by 8. 3:51 to go in quarter number 4.
Well, as I say this, Scott, Brianna's been quiet the second half, so. I think she's going to score now.
She had 7 in the first half, none here in the second half. Lady Vikes break the press. Good pass to Patel. Maybe a little bit low. It was down at her ankles and a near steal by Riverton, but Lady Vikings will keep it.
Yep.
So Riverton looks like they're going to be chasing and trying to do a lot of trapping the rest of the way. Patterson throwing it in, gets it in the corner to Patel. Almost took. Oh! Do you think she took steps, Tony? I thought she kept her. It looked a little strange, but I thought she maintained that pivot foot.
Yeah, that's all right.
So Riverton forces the turnover. Here comes Parker with it. She almost took steps. She gets it off to Higginbotham. Riverton, they don't have to totally panic yet, but they will have to get shots up fairly quickly. trailing by 8, and near steal by the Lady Vikes.
There's three people on the floor.
Riverton to save it, but then they throw it away, and it goes over.
Actually went down the hallway.
Yep, all the way through the open door and not down the hallway here in the west, outside the west gym.
Yeah, that wasted about 36 seconds of clock with no score. So if we can get a few more of those, that'll be big.
Yeah, Riverton can't afford too many more empty possessions with Parsons leading at 42-34. Oh, great look underneath. The Lady Vikes break the press, and putting it in is Hinman. Lady Vikes lead by 10 again at 44-34. 2:53 to go in our game. Nolan.
It's out Thomason. 15 now.
Thomason challenging the Lady Vikes. Loses it, but here's a 7-footer put up and good by Elizabeth Wells. She has had a nice second half for Riverton. She has 7 points. And it's back to an 8-point lead for Parsons at 44-36. 2.5 minutes to go. Scheibe in the paint. Cut off. Nice job getting it out top to Patterson. Now the Lady Vikes can burn a little bit of clock. Hinman in the corner.
Yeah, we've still got an 8-point lead. It's down to 2:20, Scott.
Yeah, so Riverton really going to have to pick up the defensive intensity now.
I'm surprised Parker didn't go for that steal there.
Patel gets a screen out top, gives it off to Lassen. Lady Vikes have done a good job on this possession, burning some clock. Well, that's got to be a foul. I can't believe they didn't call that.
That's all right.
But Lady
maintained possession.
Lady Vikes kept the ball, so what do they say? No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Scheibe wants to drive. Got blocked from behind. I thought it looked clean.
It was, but that's all right.
And the freshman, Elizabeth Wells, I think she was of the same opinion I am, that was all ball. Lady Vikes may have caught a break on that one. 2 free throws coming for Scheibe. First one on the way. Rolls in.
Yeah, we're catching up on the free throws now, Scott.
Yeah, it's been kind of flipped from what the first half was. Hinman shot several free throws here in the second half. Scheibe in double figures with 10. Second free throw is good. And the Lady Vikes back up to a double-digit lead at 46-36. About 1:45 to go in our ball game. Wilson over to Higginbotham. Comes to the near side. Now over to Parker. A near steal by Hinman. Thomason backs it back out to the free throw line. Tough drive. Can't get it to go off the glass. And rebounded by the Lady Vikes. Up ahead to Lassen. Now to Scheibe. Lady Vikes in control now with possession in a 10-point lead and only 1:18 to go in the game. They're wanting to foul Lassen.
They should have.
Coaches are just shouting to foul, and then they fouled the wrong person.
She hugged Scheibe.
So coaches wanted Lassen to be fouled, but Wilson could not hear her coaches yelling.
Yeah,
and then they ended up fouling Scheibe, who was one of the last Lady Vikings you would probably want to put on the free throw line.
During COVID, I didn't think you're supposed to do hugs, but I guess there's a hug there.
Here comes Kinsey Baldwin into the lineup, replacing Lassen.
Yeah, if she makes these, it's all a bit over.
Burn into the 1-and-1 is good by Scheibe. He's up to 12 points, 47-36. Lady Vikes by 11. Second free throw is also good. So yeah, it's going to be really tough.
Yeah, after those first 2 missed free throws, we were 8 and 9, Scott.
Both teams have shot free throws well tonight. Especially Riverton in the first half and Parsons here in the second half. Riverton using a surprising amount of clock, and now they throw it away, and the Lady Vikings have it. Only 50 seconds to go. Boy, Scheibe forces the action. She gets fouled and will go to the line for 2 more free throws. And Tony, looks like the Lady Vikings are going to have a streak going in the right direction. It's like their second straight win after all those losses they had dating back to last year.
Yeah, I don't know what Caney has, but I mean,
I have no idea.
They're a smaller school, so
Scheibe's first free throw rolls in. Luber's into the lineup for the first time tonight for the Lady Vikings, along with Sawyer. That free throw is in and out for Scheibe, pulled down by Riverton. So it's a 13-point lead for the Lady Vikes. 49-36, 40 seconds still in the game. Sawyer knocks it away. Riverton able to maintain possession. Luber's getting after it defensively. Baldwin almost had the steal at midcourt. A three-pointer by Parker, a little too strong. Rebound by Thomason. Oh, nice move. Oh, I'm going to say the foul was on the floor, and that'll go on Hinman.
Took a long time to get her fourth.
Yeah, she played virtually the entire second half with those 3 fouls. So that's
pretty impressive.
Freshman, and you could tell she was kind of laying off Thomason at times. So, you just another learning experience for the freshman, learning how to play when you're in foul trouble. Oh, that could have been a foul there, but Riverton may get a basket out of this one, and they do, putting it off the glass. I believe that was Wells again.
It was Wells. That's 9, I think.
Oh, we have a steal in the backcourt. Shot put up. It goes down. So 4 quick points for Riverton, but only 4.3 seconds to go. 49-40. It's a 9-point lead for the Lady Vikes, so they are going to hang on and win it. Scheibe will have a couple of more free throws here. And the Lady Vikings are going to take 5th place here at the Lancer Classic. And Tony, they really weren't that far away from upsetting top seed Riverton in the first round. They just had a bad shooting night. I felt like Riverton deserved to win, or rather Erie deserved to win that one. But
Erie definitely deserved to win the game. But if we would have played like we have these last 2 games, I think we would have won that first game.
Both free throws are good. Here comes Riverton on their final possession. Long three-pointer is no good, and this ball game is over. It belongs to the Lady Vikings as they knock off Riverton by a final score of 51-40. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show. This is Lady Viking basketball on V93.